A little secret safe with me. Oh, little secret. You and me for just one night. So please, baby, let's do it right. Oh, I'm gonna keep it. And I know your lips still tight, but not tighter than the grip that I feel tonight. So from a step in the place, you say, oh, me no text, you say, oh, me no call you. Say me just a go on like me no bother want you. Baby no go on with the one bag of drama. You know say me nah give me love to another. See it say you vex and you want big fight. Babes are the sex so me want ignite. Maybe we argue after round 5 and see if you feel the same way inside. If I want you pre don't bother me, cause stress and pain is a bother me. Friends to the face there, the voice, you know, you don't know, say a kogency upon a kogency reacts channel. And today we have the deadly war in Liverpool, Crocky crew versus Strand gang. Yo, we reacted to the war in Newham, North Side versus South Side from Skyboy. Amazing video, you know, big up Skyboy. And I saw this on my dashboard page, my home page. I'm like, YouTube is telling me something. I need to watch this. So let's just do a reaction to it. You know what I mean? I don't think we've reacted to anything Liverpool wise, or maybe we have. Let me know in the comments. We've done so many reactions, I can't even keep up at this point. But still, Liverpool, we don't really hear much about Liverpool, so I want to know what's going on over there in Liverpool. Liverpool. I shouldn't even be singing that as a Man United fan, especially because them give it 7-0. Bro, I wore my Man United shirt, was it 2 days ago, and someone commented 7-0, mate. Like, bro, look how many games went by. You're not even in any competition anymore, bro. Leave me alone. We get it. One game, 7-0. Yeah, we get it. 7-0. I get it, bro. I get it. You beat us 7-0. I get it. Like, leave me alone, man. Yeah, like acting like I was out there with them. I had nothing to do with that, bro. Anyway, let's see. Shit are getting stuck in my beard. Anyway, I just don't like when people remind me about the 7-0, but it's football still. Anyway, the deadly war in Liverpool, the Crocky crew versus Strand gang. Let's jump into it. But before we do that, thank you for 5k subs. On the road to 6k, so if you're subbed up to help us get to 5k, thank you so much. But we're on the road to 6k. We're back on the grind. We're back on the work. You understand? And the girl's gonna twerk. Anyway, hit the like button, jump in the comments, subscribe, and also tell me what you want to see me react to next in the comments below. And let's jump into the video.
Alright, welcome to Liverpool, a city located in the northwest England with a population of around 500k. Liverpool is famous for being the home of the Beatles, Anfield Stadium, the Albert Docks, and its vibrant citizen known as Scousers. Liverpool is a port city, making it a historic hotspot for trafficking drugs and weapons. Whoa. And as with most cities, for decades, high levels of poverty and deprivation have seen people turn to crime there. Wow. Professor Simon Harding, director of the National Centre for Gang Research.
Whoa, Liverpool's crime rate is at 144%. What?
Said, as a port city, the movement of weapons has been easy. There's a big Irish diaspora. Liverpool has been supplying weapons to Irish Republicans since the War of Independence in 1919.
Wow.
Where you then saw that continue through the Troubles, so the routes for acquiring weapons are all well established. Today I'll be looking into the deadly war between two gangs located in the L11 postcode. The Crocky crew located in Croxteth, and their rivals, the Strand gang, aka Nogger Dogs, located in Norris Green.
Nogger Dogs.
On New Year's Day in 2004, Danny MacDonald, the leader of the Crocky crew, was having a drink with a friend at a Royal Oak pub in West Derby. A Strand gang member got the drop. There had been about 60 people drinking in the pub at the time. Whoa. When the Strand gang gunman had come into the pub wearing a jacket with a hood up concealing his face. Danny MacDonald had been standing when a Strand gang member shot him 4 times. His friend would also be shot once in the stomach.
Oh.
Danny MacDonald will sadly die, but his friend, John Paul, aged 19, was rushed to hospital and had to undergo emergency surgery.
Damn.
For a bullet lodged in his kidney. However, thankfully he would survive. Many sources claim that the Strand gang member responsible for the shooting was none other than Liam Smith. Although 5 people were arrested for his murder, no one was charged and the murder remains unsolved till this day.
To this day.
It was said that Danny McDonald might have been targeted after a nail bomb was thrown into the Dickie Lewis pub on Walton Road in Kirkdale the previous September. The bomb had been filled with screws and nails, however the fuse on the bomb had fizzled out and it didn't explode. The attack itself was thought to have been in response to a car bomb that had gone off a week before outside the club 051 Club in Mount Pleasant.
So it's just retaliation after retaliation, literally.
The bomb had been planted in a Peugeot 205 and had gone off at about 11 PM, but no one was injured. Now on August 23rd in 2006, Smith went to visit a friend who was serving time in Outcourse prison. While visiting his friend, he had a bitter dispute with a convict known as Ryan Lloyd, who was a central figure of the rival gang, the Crocky crew. The dispute is understood to have happened in the visitors area, where Lloyd was being visited by his sister. Immediately after the dispute, Ryan Lloyd got on the phone and informed Crocky crew members of Liam's whereabouts. When Smith left Outcourse prison, he was ambushed by about 20 members of the Crocky crew who had hidden in the bushes. Moments later, 19-year-old Liam was shot in the head with a sawn-off shotgun at point-blank range. He died in hospital a few hours after the cold-blooded shooting. 4 men were charged for the murder of Liam Smith. Liverpool Crown Court heard that following their feud, Ryan Lloyd ran back to his cell and grabbed a contraband mobile phone where he was overheard shouting, "Quick, quick, give us the phone, I'll get the boys here to pop him." 4 people were jailed for their part in the killing of Smith. Ryan Lloyd, 19, Thomas Forshaw, 18, and Sean Farrell, who was just 16-year-old, were convicted of Smith's murder.
Bro, all teenagers, bro. I thought the last video was all teenagers. This one, you know, we're starting off teenagers again.
Liam Duffy was convicted of manslaughter and received 20 years, of which he will serve 10. Lloyd received life with a minimum of 28 years. Forshaw was sentenced to life with a minimum of 20 years.
Damn.
Sean Farrell was sentenced to life with a minimum of 18 years. Judge Mr. Justice Saunders said Liam Smith was killed because he was a member of the Strand gang and was hated by members of the Crocky crew. A previous attempt on his life by shooting had been foiled, but police had no chance of arresting the perpetrators of the offence because Liam Smith did not report it, preferring it to sort it out his own way.
Street revenge.
In 2007, Miss Smith spoke to Echo after her son's death and urged boys playing with men's toys to put the guns down. She said it's sad to think a lot of these involved had grown up together in the same areas and gone to the same schools.
That's how it always goes. But when she said boys play with big man toys, they think they're big men too, mom. What do you think? They consider themselves big men too, so they're not looking at it how you looking at it, trust me.
In the past, kids will fall out and in some cases have a fight, but a few weeks or months later...
Is that Smigger on the wall? That just reminds me of the N-word too much.
They'll be friends again. Now they use guns. Boys playing with men's toys. When guns are used, there's a possibility that someone dies and there's no coming back from that. You can't say sorry and make up a few weeks later. This deadly gang war would gain nationwide attention on the 22nd of August 2007, a day before the first anniversary of the killing of Liam Smith. Sean Mercer, a member of the Crocky crew, got word that several Strand gang members were seen on their territory. Armed with a revolver, he cycled to their whereabouts, which was at a car park. Now a hooded Sean Mercer on a silver BMX approached his target before firing 3 shots. Sadly, an 11-year-old Reece Jones, who was making his way back home from football training, was hit in a crossfire. The bullet entered his back and exited through the side of his neck. Passerbys would do everything they could to help. Detectives arrested and later released 4 people aged between 15 and 19 in connection with the crime. 2 further arrests, both teenagers, were made, but both suspects were soon released on bail pending further inquiries. It seemed that they reached a stumbling block and urged parents of Reece Jones to appeal to the public. Steve and Melanie Jones, parents of Reece, made a fresh appeal for witnesses to come forward on the 19th of September, 4 weeks after the murder. The murder was reconstructed on Crime Watch on the 26th of September. In the episode, Melanie Jones appealed directly to the murderer's mother to turn her son in. It led to 12 people calling into the program, all of whom gave the police the same name. Despite reports that the killer's name was widely known and had appeared on internet sites and in graffiti, Merseyside police continued their appeal for witnesses to come forward. Before a Merseyside derby game, in front of a packed football crowd, Steve and Melanie Jones made another appeal. The whole city was mourning the young kid's death. Football players from Reese's club that he supported came out to honour him and once again urged anyone with information that can...
Yo, look at this. And I was talking about Liverpool, the club before I started, and it reached football. It reached to the football pitch. That's how you know this is serious.
...lead to an arrest to step forward. But despite their best efforts, no witnesses came forward. Merseyside police may have had the prime suspect and motive in Sean Mercer, but in practice they had little hard evidence to present in court, so detectives now turned to bugging Mercer's best friend James Yates' home and listening in for vital information. From this, they were able to gather useful intel on the movement of those involved. From bugging the house of James Yates, police were able to gain vital intel of Sean Mercer travelling to the house of a 15-year-old boy after the shooting. And when questioned by the police, the 15-year-old boy provided crucial information. What he told the police was that 30 minutes after the shooting, Sean Mercer gathered members and put together a systematic plan to dispose of evidence. First, James Yates and Nathan Quinn came around. Followed were Melvin Coy and Gary Case. His loyal members would never reveal his movements, nor would they take stand as witnesses. However, Sean Mercer made the rookie mistake of being seen by the 15-year-old boy's mother. The gang travelled to an industrial unit where Melvin Coy worked. It is here where his clothes were set on fire, given a petrol bath to remove any gunpowder residue. Very forensically aware youth who were able to dispose of any DNA evidence that could link them to the crime. A crucial tip-off came in and police raided the property of an affiliate of the gang and recovered the handgun in the loft. Sean Mercer was charged with the murder of 11-year-old Reese Jones.
Alright, at least now I got a background on how the police went through and got the information. A lot of times you just hear that, they found out who did it and how he did it and we don't know how. We'll finally get to know how. But I'm sure he thought he did everything right. But there's always a loophole. There's always somebody that's willing to snitch.
The boy who told police that Sean Mercer plotted to get rid of the evidence from his house wasn't prepared to take stand. Instead, his mother took stand. Despite the fact she was incriminating her own blood and flesh, she tried to minimize his role in the events. Her evidences, coupled with the fact her son said Sean Mercer gave him the gun after the shooting, was vital. It didn't help Sean Mercer's case as he began drawing pictures of guns while in police custody. Talk about sheer stupidity.
Yeah, why would he do that?
It was used as a bizarre insight into his deprived mind.
This guy is crazy.
Sean Mercer showed no remorse at the trial despite being in front of his victim's parents. His body language was of someone who thought the whole ordeal was funny. After 11 weeks in court, Sean Mercer was found guilty of murder and was sentenced to 22 years on the 6th of December 2008.
Damn.
For their role in the murder, Case, James Yates and Melvin Coy were sentenced to 7 years. Dean Kelly also received 4 years and Nathan Quinn got 2.
Wow.
Now remember Danny McDonald that I spoke about earlier, who was shot dead in a pub?
Yeah.
Well, one of the men who was arrested but shortly released was none other than Joseph Thompson, a Strand gang member and father of 4. The 32-year-old Joseph Thompson was on...
Now he's 32, a father of 4 and still in gangs. Bro, it's some people that can't change at all.
Gang member and father of 4. The 32-year-old Joseph Thompson was on Ravensthorpe Green on June 14, 2012 when he and 27-year-old Kevin Murray were shot at. Paramedics declared Mr. Thompson dead on arrival. His friend survived but suffered gunshot wounds to his upper body and underwent surgery. The murder remains unsolved till this day. Gang members from both sides have now either been jailed or killed, but for almost a decade, the Crocky Crew and Strand gang caused misery for those living in the area.
Wow.
Make sure to like, subscribe and comment. Your
Definitely.
feedback is also welcome.
Definitely.
Also check out my other videos on this Deadly War series. Follow me on Instagram too for daily content. Till the next time. Also special shout out to MDN.
Big up Marley Drill News all the time. Big up Skyboy all the time. Like and subscribe this video. Like this video, comment on the video, and subscribe to him channel. Like my video, comment what else you want to see me react to, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for 5k subs, bro. This one was different. When last video it was CJ, it was what, 14? Whew. And then today is, Licorice 11 coming home from football practice. Jeez, my God. These videos just make you have a different perspective on the world. I promise you. You feel like nowhere is safe at all. Wrong place, wrong time. Whew. Yeah, but anyway, the deadly war in Liverpool, Crocky crew versus Strand gang. Big up Skyboy for this one. I didn't even know who Crocky crew or Strand gang was, but now we know. You know what I'm saying? So if we're ever in Liverpool and somebody walk up to, are you Crocky crew? Are you Strand gang? Yo, no, bro. I'm a YouTuber. I make videos. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? So big up Skyboy for this one. Hit the like button. Jump in the comments. For no reason, gang. Trigonometry gang. Let me know what else you want to see me react to. And subscribe. Thank you for 5k subs. We're on the road to 6k. So let's sub up. You know what I'm saying? Sub up. Active community. I reply to most of the comments. Almost all of the comments, really. And yeah. Daily upload. Let me not say daily uploads. I upload a lot frequently, and then sometimes. But still, we're back on the grind still, so we're trying for the daily uploads now. We're doing daily uploads. So hit the like button, jump in the comment, subscribe. Let me know what else you want to see me react to next. Kogency, and I'm out. Peace.
A little secret safe with me. Oh, little secret. You and me for just one night, so please, baby, let's do it right. Oh, I'm gonna keep it. And I know your lips still tight, but not tighter than the grip that I feel tonight. So from a step in the place, you say, oh, me no text, you say, oh, me no call you. Say me just a go on like me no bother want you. Baby no go on with the one bag of drama. You know say me nah give me love to another. See it say you vex and you want big fight. Babes are the sex so me want ignite. Maybe we argue after round 5 and see if you feel the same way inside. If I want you, pray don't bother me, cause stress and pain is a bother.